Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nur Ainina binti Mama Arifin. Today I will explain to you about non-commercial food service industry. What is non-commercial food service industry? It's course-oriented enterprise that prepare and serve meal as secondary support service to educational institution and another organization based on social objective. Food preparation and service are only a complementary part of the caregiving aspect. Non-commercial food service industry usually been at school, government, military, orphanage, prison, community, and so on. Usually, non-commercial food service industry, they are required to produce food on that time, so they do not need to much space in preparation. For non-commercial food service also required low cost and do not need a trained worker.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Intelena and I will present about the trend in the managing non-commercial food service industry. I will present about the trend of non-commercial industry. The trend of non-commercial industry have two, which is product trends and technology trends. For the product trends, the workers have kiosks for the hand sanitizer, hand washing. For this kiosk, the workers will wash their hand and sanitize their hand before they start their works, and they will wash their hand and sanitize when their time to wash and sanitize their hands. And after that is a floor label and social distancing signs. This is for to make sure that the workers and the customer will be not close and have distancing to each other. Then the industry also provide face shield for the workers, and the workers have to wear that face shield. This is to make sure that the workers will not spread or effect from the harmful bacteria and respiration drops. Then the technology trend. For the technology trend, the industry will have QR code, which is the workers and the customer will scan the QR code by using My Sejahtera apps. This is to make sure that they have no patient of the COVID-19 will enter the premise and spread the bacteria to each other for the workers or for the customers.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Khairunisa binti Abdul Jamal. So, I will talk about issues in managing non-commercial food service industry. As we know, a non-commercial food service establishment is abandoned in an organization where food and beverage is not the primary business focus. For example, like healthcare, education, the military, and also transportation. And as we know, nowadays we have been affected with the pandemic of COVID-19, so there are many issues on food service industry, especially in non-commercial food service industry. Okay, let's move to the first issue that I get. Okay, for the first issue, as in the screen now, it was food waste issue. From the article that I have read, it said that hospitality sector food waste is fast becoming a key concern, given that its contribution to total food waste has been nearly 12% in the recent past. This have been talked by Steven et al. 2016, and they also said that furthermore, with the increasing trend of out-of-home dining, spurred by growth in incomes and tourism, hospitality waste has become a significant issue for both developed and developing countries, said by Wang et al. 2017. And for the next, they said other scholars have also acknowledged that the issue of food-related waste in this sector has been investigated vigorously, despite being recognized as a key challenge. So that's been taught in that article. So we know that food waste is a very bad attitude. So it can give the negative impact in our country. Okay guys, for the last issue of managing non-commercial food service industry, it was about school nutrition funding included in latest COVID-19 relief bill. So, as we know that our country nowadays are not just in our country but also our world, all over the world has been through of the pandemic COVID-19, and this pandemic had give a bad impact to, especially in food service industry, whether in commercial or non-commercial food service industry. So I will talk about the non-commercial food service industry, where the school nutrition they have been lost of their model to make food for the students. So based on the article, they said that the funding comes as school nutrition programs across the country continue to struggle with financial loss due to the pandemic. And they also said that school nutrition programs have struggled with mounting costs and lower participation throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. So how we want to how we want to to make this become positive impact. So we have to do some strategies. We have to make some strategies and ways to make our food service industry become neutral back. So the food service industry can give back their benefit to other people. So I think that's all in the issues topic. So let's continue to the next person. Thank you.
My name is Siti Doshazawati Shabika Betty Shadama Safi. I will present about challenging. Firstly is communication. Misunderstanding between leader and teamwork is commonly happen in the non-commercial food service industry. Second is the information given from leader to the teamwork. Sometimes it's not clearly until the teamwork cannot get the point. Third is not understand the problem between leader and the teamwork. Okay, the strategy to be handled is having a meeting or discussion to avoid misunderstanding, because sometimes in the cafeteria, for example, the kitchen was very crowded, so the teamwork cannot get the point. Second is listening to the problem of the teamwork, and lastly, try to give a solution. As a good leader, give a solution and listening to the teamwork problem is the best way to build a strong relationship between them.
Second is time management. Limited time management is the big challenge in the industry. Second is there will be an overlap of the time in management. Third is the teamwork will be rushed to work and they will work under pressure. The strategy to be handled is putting the talented people in their expert area. For example, who can make the pasta can put in the pasta area so it can save the time. Second is train teamwork to work faster. And lastly, set the time for teamwork to achieve to get target in work. For example, in hospitality, the time have been set for feed the patient. So if they have make a faster job, they can do it and follow the time of the hospital set.
Lastly is manage operation. Problem for suppliers such as raw material, quantity, quality and other can be challenging to the industry. Second is costly. Costings like raw material, broken equipment costs, utilities and other can be in fact and challenging to the industry. Lastly is employee problem. And the strategy to be handled is should choose the best supplier to deal with. And we also can avoid the problems such as that problem. Second is smart to manage the costly in the raw material, utilities and other. Lastly is train and teach employee to be a good employee and can work faster and good talented.